it feels like it's been forever since I've ever done a ranking on a theme team, and this is going to be my first one of Madden 24. We're going to be taking a look at the top 10 theme teams. This is a very hard list to rank. I'm going to be honest, there's no way I could perfect this. It obviously depends on what you want for your theme team. Do you want wide receivers? Do you want outside linebackers, safeties? Would you rather have more DBs out there getting speed boosted? But at the end of the day, I try to perfect it, find the best balance for the theme team rankings. But if you guys enjoy this, we do top 10s for positions. We do gameplays on all the new cards. Make sure to hit that like and hit that subscribe because we're on that road to 40,000 subscribers. But other than that, let's get right into number 10. If you are looking for cheap, fast Madden coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, head over to my sponsor, EasyMut, and use code SHOE for 5% off your order. The link is in the description. So at number 10, we are starting with the Miami Dolphins theme team. And when I'm ranking these videos or ranking these teams, I'm kind of going off the 25 out of 25. I am not talking about a 50 out of 50. Realistically, this early in the game, if you're trying to keep your team very competitive, say you're playing in the MCS tournament, or you just want the best team possible, you're running 25 out of 25. You're going to be mixing up hybrids, or you're just running a single 25. And the Dolphins so happen to have like some of the best players in the game that get boosted. I will say this one is not very balanced at all. You can see the offensive line is whatever. You do get a good tight end, Mike Gesicki, but there's a reason why I picked this theme team to be so high, or at least seen in the top 10, is because there's two elite cards. You're boosting two probably top 5 cards in Madden right now, and that's going to be Tyreek Hill getting up to like a 91 speed for you, and you're also boosting this guy over here, the max Jalen Ramsey. Everybody's starting to hit that Jalen Ramsey max. I just got mine max yesterday, and obviously Tyreek Hill. Those two put together, I think running a 25 alone is fine enough. I know they don't really have much other players. That's the reason why they're so low on my list, is because there's really nothing else you're really playing for. So you're probably going to run a lot of backups and probably just really go to boost those two guys. But I'm telling you, this early in the game, if you can run a theme team to boost two of the best players in the game, it is so worth it. And that's why a lot of people are actually switching over to Dolphins for those two cards alone. So at number 9, we are with the New England Patriots. And the New England Patriots always have a good theme team. They always will. They have really good guards. You can see an 85 and an 88 right there. But the skill positions is where they thrive at. We got a Rob Gronkowski and Mike Gesicki and Hunter Henry. Probably the deepest tight ends we can get in this list. It is absolutely ridiculous. And also the wide receivers, although they are, I would say Chad's a little bit outdated. I mean, he's kind of slower in the game right now, but he still goes in your theme. We got Brandon Cooks, who's actually very good. He's 87 base, all the way upgraded, so you can get him up to an 88 right there. And then Juju is also a very good card that fits right in the theme team. And a budget beast. I believe this is an 87 speed, 81 overall Tyquan Thornton. And then you do get a running back. You get actually multiple of them. The quarterback, I will say, I've never cared about quarterback for a theme team. You don't need it. Who cares about a speed boost on a quarterback? Just use a filler there. That's just what you got to look at. But looking at the defense, they're also really good over here too. You do get really two good corners right here in the game. You get J.C. Jackson and Stephon Gilmore. But another reason why they're a little bit lower on this list is they just don't have that many cards. You're really only here to boost, obviously, J.C., Stephon Gilmore, also like Juju. But other than that, man, you're really just lackluster at a couple positions. That's why they find themselves so far in this top 10. At number 8, we have the Baltimore Ravens, and this is a very balanced theme team. You can see the offensive line is all very decent right there. Obviously, all core elites, which is nice to see in an 85 left guard. But the Shannon Sharp and Darren Waller combo, probably like the number 2 and 3 tight in the game. I think I'd probably put Gronk at 1, but Shannon Sharp and Waller are definitely 2 and 3, however you want to rank them. They both go in the theme team regardless. But you are kind of lackluster at running back and wide receiver. You are getting a Devin Hester, which is nice, but good news is you could probably just move like Waller down here, right? And run like Waller, Hester, and probably like a filler right here, and then just keep Shannon there, which would be nice. Raheem Mostert, I get he's an 81 overall, but he is very fast. I think he is 87 speed, or maybe even 88. I completely forget. Yeah, 87 speed on 81 is ridiculous. And then RG3 goes into the theme team too. Definitely a solid offense. Oh yeah, you get a high overall fullback. You get 2 fullbacks too, which helps the team building as well. And then the DBs. You can see we get Ed Reed in there. We get Prime Time. You're getting Ray Lewis, Jadeveon Clowney. A lot of really good cards on the defense, and also some budget guys like Kyle Hamilton, a tall user. I really like this theme team, man. It's super underrated. It's always pretty good in the game. But number 7, we have the Falcons. And the Falcons is another one of those teams that you are seeing a lot more out there. And I think it's because that recent boom they got at wide receiver and quarterback. You can see they are rocking with Brian Finneran, Drake London, and Devin Hester while maintaining a top-end quarterback in Michael Vick. You're getting a 90 speed Vick with elite options. Also, Kyle Pitts is still very usable as well, especially with the speed boost. You're getting an 86 overall lineman as well. And then on the defensive end, you obviously are getting Prime Time, the brand new Jeff Okudah, who's also not awful in the theme team. Him and AJ Terrell alongside Primetime is definitely very usable. And then also an LTD Jesse Bates, man. A card that I'm not really seeing that much out there. I think it has to do with price, and also Sean Taylor is in the game. But on a theme team, Jesse Bates is obviously a top-end card on the defensive side of the ball. I really like this team. I got to use it for a little bit, and it's honestly pretty good. But at number 6, we have the Seattle Seahawks, and this is a weird one. Obviously, the best theme team in the game when it first initially came out. It was amazing. Everybody was on it. Literally everybody. You can see the offensive line. If you're not using Moai, you're sitting with Pochich. You got Damian Lewis, Dwayne Brown, and Bradford. Really, really nice right there. But the tight end, lackluster. The wide receivers, they were low. You got to remember, these two cards came out, like, originally. Everybody was rocking this theme team. You had Jerry Rice, Devin Hester, DK was still usable. But now, like I said, if it wasn't so outdated, they'd probably be a little bit higher on the list. But right now, these cards are just kind of falling behind. Like, they're just... Like, you got to think Mike Evans and also, like, guys like Calvin are, like, the same thing of these guys, even on a non-theme team, which is crazy. But you do get a quarterback. You get a good fullback, a decent running back in Kenneth Walker, too. The defensive side of the ball is nice. You just got a Team of the Week Trey Brown, which would be 90 speed on your team, by the way, which is ridiculous. I think Tariq Woolen, even with the theme team boost, up to an 86 or an 87, is still, like... If you're in a 50 out of 50, yes, but like I said, most people aren't running 50, so it's kind of tough to even have Woolen out there. So I'd really only rock Trey Brown and probably Richard Sherman, but you are getting also Cam Chancellor, Bobby Wagner, Jadeveon Clowney. Definitely still a good theme team. Not what they once were like a month ago, but they are still elite. Now moving into our top 5, we are looking at the Philadelphia Eagles, and obviously one of the best teams in real life. They are going to get a lot of upgrades when it comes to the Madden field as well. You got great offensive linemen. You have 4 offensive linemen above 85 overall, and 3 of them, or actually 2 of them, are 86s, which is nuts. Your tight end is a little lackluster, but Albert O is actually very usable, sitting at 85 base speed. Definitely usable on a theme team right there. But this is where, look at the bottom row. Do I even have to say anything? Do I even have to say anything? They have one of the best running backs in the game, probably running back 2 for a lot of people. The best quarterback in the game for most people. And then you have AJ Brown LTD. You got Finner in LTD and the Slim Reaper. I don't even have to show the defense. I don't even want to show the defense. It's that good. But this theme team, definitely solid. And yeah, you can see why they're not so much higher on the list. Their offense is probably the best theme team offense in the game, I would say. Definitely the best theme team offense in the game, but their defense. This is why they're ranked number 5 for me. There is not a single player I would start on a theme team besides Hargrave on here. And probably like Reggie White, right? There is not a single player I would start on defense. Slay's not playing. Bradbury not playing. TJ Edwards. None of these guys are playing. Maybe Hassan Reddick. That's it. Yeah. The defense, that is the only reason why that they are not higher. Because this offense, if you're looking at offense only, probably the best theme team in the game right here. So moving over to their rival, we got the Dallas Cowboys. And the Dallas Cowboys is another one where it's kind of flip-flopped. So we just showed you an offensive theme team, and now we're going to be showing you a defensive theme team. You can see there's not really much right here. You're getting a nice little 85 overall center. Tyron Smith is whatever. But on the offense, other than Brandon Cooks, you're not really looking at much. But oh yeah, Lyle Collins, too. I forgot about him. He's pretty nice. But when we move over to defense, they get definitely elite. You have the 2 best outside linebackers in the game in DeMarcus Ware and Micah Parsons. You just got a brand new 89 overall D tackle, and then look at the corners. You get an 88 Stephon Gilmore, the prime time, which is already ridiculous fast, and then you get the team of the week Darren Bland. So you have 3 87 plus corners. You obviously have the best pass rush in the game as well when it comes to speed. It depends, man. You could really run a 25 Eagles, 25 Cowboys, and run defense Cowboys, or offense Eagles. It would not be bad because they really are flip-flopped. But I do think defense is probably what I would want to boost more. That's why I rank them a little bit higher than the Eagles here. Now we're hitting the top 3, and we're taking a look at the Kansas City Chiefs. This is what I am currently rocking 25 out of 25 on. This theme team is nuts, boys. You can see the offensive line. You have an 88, 88, and also an 85 right here. They have some good 85s too. So say if you can't afford Jawan Taylor, you could just rock Andrew Wiley right there, which isn't bad. Tight end, I will say, you probably want to use a filler. Even Travis Kelce on a theme team is ridiculously slow. He's probably going to be awful all year. They always cheat Travis Kelce cards. But this is where it gets good. You're boosting the fastest wide receiver already in the game up to 91 speed. And then you have Rashee Rice LTD. You got Smith Marset and also Juju. So you have 488 wide receivers to choose from. And then you also get Warren Moon in your theme team, which is really nice. No running back, which kind of stinks, but it's whatever at the end of the day. But the defense is a little weak, I will say, but it is kind of a better balance than like the Eagles on defense or even like the Cowboys on offense. You guys saw earlier. This one's a little bit more balanced, I would say. They come with an elite offense, but also the defense. They got some usable cards. Like I'd probably say Chris Jones would help a lot. Jalen Watson, Eric Berry goes in the theme team too, although he gets everything. It's a little tough. I think these last 3 teams, you can kind of flip however you want, but I think our next 2 guys or our next 2 theme teams are locked in at 1 and 2. The pains me to say, but at number 2, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers. And as a Browns fan, we just got beaten down. It sucks, but this theme team is ridiculous. Also, mind you, there are LT or Legends coming out tomorrow, and one of them is basically a Steeler. 2 of them might be a Steeler. We saw from the blurred images, it might be 2 Steelers, but I know for sure one of them is a Steeler. We don't know who it is yet, but they are getting another 89 overall on their theme team tomorrow. But when you take a look at them, you are getting George Pickens, 6'4" giant right there. You're getting Smith, I don't know why I said that, Juju. And then you're also getting the brand new Najee. You get Jerome Bettis, Franco Harris, and you get probably the 1 and 2 best quarterbacks in the game right now, and the Blonde Bomber and Michael Vick. So you can choose whoever you want there. You're getting one of the top, probably the number 3 running back in the game. I think most people would probably put him at. Najee boosted on the theme team is probably ridiculous as well. Then you're getting George Pickens, Juju. And then when you look at defense, they got Pat Pete, JPJ, Javon Hargrave. Obviously, TJ Watt is still usable. And then also, I'm not going to lie to you guys. When I look at the thing, it looks like it's Troy Polamalu. I'm not sure who the Legend's going to be. You might be watching this video when he comes out. But it looks like they're adding another DB to their team. Maybe it's going to be Blunt. I don't know. If it's somebody else like an offensive line, I guess it's not the biggest deal in the world. But this theme team right now, you're getting 2 elite corners in the game. You're getting 2 elite wide receivers, an elite running back, the best quarterback options in the game. I think Steelers are definitely a very good theme team right now. Very balanced as well in the offense and defense. You guys might hate me for putting them at number 1. You guys might call me a cheater, but I have to. They are the best right now, and they are a theme team, so I can't just leave them out. The Campus Heroes theme team is what everybody, if you go watch any of the MCS games, there's ladders getting played tomorrow. I'm recording this on a Friday. You'll see everybody has a 25 Campus Heroes and a 25 of something else. 25 Campus Heroes is ridiculous, and it's so easy to build. You can see they have like multiple 88s. You got Logan Mankins. You're boosting the best running back in the game. You're boosting one of the best wide receivers in the game. You get a really solid tight end too. Obviously, there's a lot of filler cards. I think you should probably just be running 25, so you're really only here for like the 88s and whatnot. Like you could use Lyell, Ryan Kelly, whatever you want to do there. But Sean Taylor, JPJ, Adoree Jackson getting boosted too. This thing, and Manti Te'o, forgot about him. Yeah, boys, they're definitely number 1. I feel like if you want the sweatiest team possible, you should have a version of 25 them and 25 somebody else. Boys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below which theme team you are rocking. Which theme team did I sleep on? Who's too high? Who's too low? Who got left off the list? I love to read the comments on all of those, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. We got a Legend gameplay coming tomorrow. Peace out, boys.